like they take a lot of damage, like a lot of damage, and Trif's always got that really crisp, tight punish game to couple with his excellent defense. Here we are, straight in. Leffen straight out of the bat. Shields the last hit, that down smash, and gets straight in with the wave dash forwards. Shine. Then Trif always the edge, then calls him out whilst he recovers and gets an early 45% kill, I think that was.
And it's exactly what I was talking about Leffen playing against Peach. It's like he's gonna find a way to get those early kills, to get those kills, to get those punish, because he knows so much about Peach. He's not afraid about her recovery or anything. It's just like, you're a floaty, that's gonna take time maybe, or I just find a quick shine when you try to recover. He's just so good at it. She's just so good at it.
Absolutely. Ooh, Trif gets in, back to safety, but he's got a off deficit to work through here.
Oh, great.
Goes out, gets the trade. Lovely nair there, yeah. Very efficient edge guard from both of these two players.
And as you mentioned with Trif, like, as soon as you get the takedown, you can definitely take a stock. So that's the thing. It's like, percent doesn't really matter in a sense, like quote unquote, obviously. But doesn't really matter too much, because you can definitely just destroy a Fox stock in just one opening. Unfortunately, at high percent, obviously, if Leffen finds an opening, as we saw, he will take the stock like instantly. But still, it's still something that is manageable, and unfortunately, a side B SD from Leffen.
Yeah, definitely. So that's kind of like, that's undone, you know, all that hard work on the first stock of getting a clean 0 to death. Just put down and so much damage. They're not quite killing. Then finds a second one. You don't expect to see Trif getting hit by, you know, this kind of the second up airs after the end of the combo. But this time it does happen, and Leffen up a clean stock.
It is. Already pushing him on the side. Good grab though by Trif, because like, you needed to find it. It was a tough grab to find in between those shine, but he did find it on that wave dash back, getting the kill straight up. That was a very good stock to take.
Yeah, Trif just playing really patient, like weighing out that invincibility, going all the way to the sky, using the turnip to cover his like landing on the top platform, and Leffen's just doing so much damage.
Look at that, not letting him land, and that's it. Like the aura of threats from Leffen, from the whole game, just definitely set up that hedgehog in the end. Like, Trif did not want to approach the edge. He was too afraid of that. He was making a lot of high recovery against Frenzy, for instance, during their set. There, he could not. He could not. The up air, the bear, everything was there to stop him straight up. And he just, like, get hedgehog in the end.
Yeah, and then again, Trif, I hate to say it, but I think maybe he's using his offstage resources a little bit too easily. He needs to be a bit more conservative with them, because a couple of times now, Leffen's got Trif off stage and stolen that double jump and float by hitting him out of it. And after that point, you really are down to your up B, and it's very limited options. Wow, as well. Trif off stage, DI away, I think, on that back air. Maybe he was trying to drift out of it, but instead, tanks it, DI straight into the blast zone.
Yeah, that's like... That's just so crazy, like how good you can be against Peach. But nonetheless, finding those grabs, unfortunately did not manage to find a good chain grab out of it. So that can be tough. Using the fair, unfortunately, I think he was about, he thought he was about to land on the stage and fall.
Yeah.
Okay, fleeing away with the up B, interesting, knowing that Peach on the ground is not that fast. Using that special move to just take some space. It's super smart from Leffen.
Yeah. Trif looks like he's finally about to pick up this kill. Leffen gets that cheeky extra few percent from the laser on the way down to his demise. And you know, when you're Trif, you take a Fox to FD thinking like, this is my big counter pick, you know, I've got the chain grabs, I've got the punish game. Then you're down a clean stock. It's not going to fill you with confidence, is it?
Okay. Like, even that down tilt ready to anti-air the Peach with the forward air. Like, he's ready for everything. They're finally a tech shot, but the take away straight up. No, you don't have enough speed to catch me out of it. Finally, finding the grab on that nair. Obviously, will send it into an edge guard situation if it do not miss it. And if it doesn't, maybe a kill after the edge guard. We'll see.
So, nair coming soon, but you see Leffen with that strong DI. Still has pretty good options because he is so close to the stage when he starts that up B. thanks to his double jump and good survival of DI. This time, though, Trif's going to find it on the left-hand side of the stage. So evening up a little bit, but he's going to need another 1 or 2 of those big combos into edge guard. Instead, it's just Leffen catches Trif, look like he ASDI down there, ends up lying down on the ground. Leffen just says, that's fine, I can scoop you right back up, send you right into the blast zone.
And he was ready for the crouch cancel also, like not trying to move forward to get that tiny knockback. No, he knew. And what an edge guard, by the way, by Trif this time, just like keeping up with him, basically, but already!
Yeah, do you see him popping off there a little bit, like with that fist pump? He is super happy with that, just recognizing Trif, using that resource of the double jump, and if you shine Peach out of the double jump, that is spelling death, pretty much. Wow. I mean, with
yeah, go for it.
Leffen, you know, winning that game on FD, do you think we're like lined up for a 3-0 here?
I mean, it's I can definitely see that. I mean, it reminds me. I think it has been a year since the last time they faced, but good call there and good Stitch face allowing him to get the kill after that chain grab. But I mean, that was a 3-0 for sure by Leffen, and I mean, he's so threatening against Peach. It just I hate to say that, but it looks kind of doomed in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, that Stitch face early on definitely has helped out Trif here. Stock and a half kind of coming off the back of that. So yeah, 4 stocks to 2, but I just feel like Leffen's just been looking so dominant. And if he manages to win this game now and come out 3-0, that's really kind of making a statement for Trif. I think if it ever comes back to, you know, maybe a grand final between these two, Leffen would definitely remember a result like that.
I mean, like, that's the first time that Leffen is behind in terms of the game, okay, in general. So that's gonna be the first time he's gonna be playing a bit defensively, maybe, you know, outspacing a bit more Trif. And Trif is not used of Leffen playing defensively during the set, I mean. So that's gonna be a completely change of rhythm that Trif needs to take care of. And suddenly, it sneaked once again that edge. No, you won't take it. And there we go. It's even again.
Same again, Leffen recognizing Trif only had the up B as an option. Trif's forced to use it early and then says, you know what, I'm just going to slide to the edge. Because in that situation, if you end up going on stage, I'm pretty happy to just ledge dash in. I'll have 14 kill in frames. I'm not worried about that. And, you know, if I guess right, then you die. And Leffen, he's just evened up completely. Turns around, up smash. That's 3 stocks in a row for Leffen he's taken, right?
Yeah. And it's like he's just like ready to anything that Trif is trying, because Trif is very trying to find another way to get back on stage, like trying to double jump, to float, to up B, down the edge, up the edge, the air dodge and stuff, but there's always a threat, always something that Leffen pull out to get the kill afterwards. Finally, after all those down airs, he managed to make Leffen miss his up B basically, and it's a 1 stock scenario.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh, there into up smash. He's so good at connecting that. Not quite a kill percent, but it's there again. Catches Trif out of the double jump with a shine. I feel like that's so many games he's ended it like that, and he just gets up, fist bumps. He looks pretty confident. He looks pretty happy with himself, don't you think?
Oh yeah, he is. I mean, Leffen is an assassin. Like, honestly, he will always find a way to get the kill. Like, the goal of the game is to take stocks out of your opponent. Is always finding a way to take those stocks out in always creative way, or just like finding new path to do it. Basically, it's just insane. Anyway, Leffen in Grants, winners.